Hello and welcome to Mr. Pena Has Flipped. This is video lesson number 6. We'll be talking about parent functions. And this is only part 1 of parent functions because there are 10 parent functions altogether. So we're going to see 5 of them today. And then 5 of them are on video lesson number 7. So the first parent function we're going to look at is the linear function. The equation of the linear function is f of x is equal to x. The function looks like this. This is your basic line function. Notice it goes forever to the left, forever to the right, and forever up and down also. We want to know the domain and the range. So the domain is going to go forever to the left and forever to the right. A short way of saying that is it's going from negative infinity to positive infinity. Also the range, the arrows mean it also goes up forever and then down forever. So that's from negative infinity to positive infinity also. Now is a good time to pause the video and write this down. Okay, you need this information. We're going to be using parent functions and looking at parent functions throughout the whole year. Actually, that's what Algebra 2 is about. That's a big part of it. The second parent function we're looking at is the quadratic function. The equation of the quadratic function is f of x is equal to x squared. And when you graph it, it looks like your friendly neighborhood parabola. Now the domain and the range are a little bit different. Domain is x, it goes on the x-axis, the x values, so it goes forever to the left and forever to the right. That's from negative infinity to positive infinity. Whoops, sorry. And the range is from 0 to infinity because the lowest value it takes on the graph is for 0 and it goes up forever. Okay, so pause it again and write this information. After each parent function that I give you, write down the information, write down the equation, draw the graph, and write down the domain and the range. Okay, you need to know this basic information. Alright, the next function we're looking at is a square root function, and it looks like f of x is equal to the square root of x. And it kind of looks like a parabola turned sideways, or actually half a parabola. Now the domain and the range is going to go from 0 to infinity, and the range is also exactly the same from 0 to infinity, because the lowest value it takes is 0 and the highest is infinity. Okay, the next function we have up is the cubic function. So the equation is f of x is equal to x cubed. It looks like this. It's a nice friendly little function. Now the domain and the range are going to be from negative infinity to positive infinity, and also for the range from negative infinity to positive infinity. That's because of the arrows. Okay, it goes forever to the left, forever to the right for the domain, and it goes forever up and forever down. That's for the range. Okay, now the inverse of this is the cube root function. Notice it looks like square root, but it has a 3 on the outside. So the function is f of x is equal to cube root of 3. That's how you say that. And it looks almost exactly like the cubic function we just saw, except turned sideways. Now the domain and the range are going to be the same actually, even though it's turned sideways. So the domain is going to be from negative infinity to infinity, and the range is going to be from negative infinity to infinity also, because of the arrows. Okay, now remember, this is only half of the parent functions. Okay, in the next video, video number 7, you're going to be looking at the second half of the parent functions. Okay, so I'll see you in class, and come with any questions that you might have. Thanks.